So we open the episode with Quad getting a Rolls Royce. Oh, he owns a luxury rental company, which makes sense to make money off of the people who floss and front in Atlanta. Then you'll make a mint. So Quad's on her pregnancy journey. I had a food baby earlier today. Ha! She said my old relationship was a marriage of turmoil and strife. Over with Eugene and Toya, he's opening a wellness retreat because he's sick of people giving him crap in the ER, and I don't blame him. And having met him at BravoCon, he's really nice. He has the personality for a wellness center. He's somebody that you would go to for an IV after a night out. Over with Simone and Cecil, they gonna go over and clean the kids' apartment. Why? Why can't they keep their own house clean? Because Simone need to power wash her house too. But Simone fills Cecil and his $24,000 worth of Kids Force debt in on Quad's boyfriend reveal. Oh, over at Contessa's or Phaedra's, I don't know. I like the double oven situation. I think this Phaedra's. But they talking about Hefferly versus Sweet Tea. I mean, Contessa's still mad that Heavenly talking about your shitty little marriage, but it was an obviously shitty marriage that you put out there for the world to see. Be mad at yourself for telling your business. Oh, and speaking of Sweet Tea, here she come. And she's happy Quad got a man and understands why she wasn't invited to the party. We get a scene with Jackie being a doctor, but child, I don't care. She got some proud lesbians in her stirrups, though. So everybody gets their invitation to this giddy-up weekend. How the hell does Apollo have this big-ass Mercedes? Is he still thieving? How? And a Burberry shirt? How? So Phaedra is upset with Toya because Toya asked Apollo about his business, but child, you need some type of a plot line. This episode ain't giving shit. We got Greg and Sweet Tea talking about the baby. They need to get on it. Honestly, I think he just wants to say he wants a baby. I don't even know if he really want one. You done had 50 years. So everybody get ready to go on this trip to Miami. Heavenly really think her and Contessa good. You know that heifer can't stand you. So we pray on the trip and it's to be continued. So we arrive at the Westgate River Ranch and Resort Cattle Company. So we all sit down to lunch now that we've gotten there. And Toya asked what the other group did in the car on their way. And Contessa said, oh, we talked about childhood and got to know each other. Jackie said her husband was her first time. Yeah, that's not good. And he don't look like he's some good lover. So yeah, you ain't never had decent sex. With men anyway. But I'm sure you and Simone be scissoring down. Snip, 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 snip. Snip, 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 snip. Heavenly said, my first time was with my husband. Toya said, I want you to practice truth. So Phaedra brings up the fact that, look, we ain't trying to go back. Can we move forward on this trip? And the heifers are like, all right. But Toya says, well, heifer, when you gonna open up?
It's too short to...
I'd love to know more about you. No, you wouldn't, Toya. No, you wouldn't. Phaedra says she's a calm person. And Toya says, but something must piss you off. And Phaedra says, why would you want to know what pisses me off? And Hefferly says, so she could do it. Hefferly sees Toya trying to get Phaedra's goat. She's like, you ain't gonna win, Phaedra. Toya said, I don't need to win. Toya's already won because she gonna get on Faye nerve. Oh, Toya said, I think she wants to keep it surface. So what's your motive? I'm not having this conversation with you. Well, I want to know the conversation you had with the feds about Apollo's fraud. Toya does have a point. They get irritated when people get in their business but don't say nothing about their own. And that's you to a T, Faye. Oh, God. Phaedra gonna say, I'm not playing tennis every day. I'm a woman of many careers, many thefts and frauds. I'm sorry. When do you have time to be a lawyer when you're on every reality show known to man? From Phaedra Braxton to Dancing with the Stars, you ain't never in nobody's courtroom. I literally just interviewed Is Lauren Your Lawyer, and guess where her reality show takes place? The courtroom. So it's a glamping tea when they get there. The covered wagons are really cute. I think the rooms are quite nice. Dr. Jackie talked about, you never saw Beyonce living in a wagon. Beyonce has a big ass motor coach, a Mercedes wagon that she drives around in. So actually, yes, you do see Beyonce in a wagon. And honestly, it's as nice as the one you're in, because Beyonce is gracious. I know. Tell Chris I complimented the heifer. Tell him to roll tape. So Hefferly and Jackie talk about the trip, and Jackie said, Phaedra said that she might still be married if she was in this group. So are you saying that you wouldn't have set Apollo up to go to prison? That's what you're saying. You're admitting you set that man up to go to prison so you could end your marriage. But they want to get to know Phaedra more too. I don't know why. She's going to take your Social Security. Simone has on the ugliest outfit known to man. Simone, this outfit is as ugly as Cecil's investment in Kids Force. Why do you have on reflectors like you're some type of vehicle or bicycle? Is a bicycle a vehicle? It's a vehicle you get in. A bicycle can be a mode of transportation. I guess it could be a vehicle since you can get hit by one. However, this shit oogly. Ooga booga. Ugga bugga, ooga booga. And she walking in like she doing something. She's walking in with pride. You look like a stoplight from two different angles. A complete fool. So we all standing around the bar and Simone calls Toya out on calling the heifers fake at Quad's birthday party, but y'all heifers is fake. I stand by Toya. Toya said, well, Jackie's boring, and Jackie said, well, we could call you lack of substance. I'm sorry, Jackie, just because you want to sit around reading your primer with your back straight doesn't mean you have substance. So Jackie apologizes for saying Toya's lack of substance, but then we get Sweet Tea saying she wants an apology from Hefferly. And she apologizes and says she has remorse. No, she don't. Oh, Sweet Tea said, you're hella disrespectful to me. Maybe you're lonely. I don't know. But now in walk Phaedra and Quad. So Heavenly's like, look, Sweet Tea, I've apologized. Accept it or not, I really can't help you. Take all the time you need to heal, but I didn't apologize to your ass. But now it's time for some line dancing. Hefferly is over Sweet Tea. Go get some more edamame. However, Contessa gonna be on Sweet Tea's side to get on Heavenly nerve. But child, Sweet Tea says she's bringing the youthfulness to the group. You got a 90s youthfulness. It's a old youthfulness. It's youthful, but it's dated. So after the dance, Hefferly go tell Sweet Tea she did a good job trying to take a step in the right direction. But I don't know, she hate that heifer. So now we gonna have a cute little bonfire moment. So we planning tomorrow's photo shoot for Beyonce Rejects. Toya said, I don't know why y'all nervous. It's not like Heavenly dressing you. And Heavenly giggled, but girl, I enjoy you, but you give dowdy. You give dowdy. So Quad gonna try to get Contessa and Hefferly back on the good foot. Good luck. I feel like you and Greg would get back together first. However, Contessa said, Quad, why don't you get on the good foot with Simone before you sweep around my front door? So Simone trying to convince Sweet Tea to go to Hefferly from a vulnerable place, and I don't think that'll work either. I'm with T on this one. When Heavenly don't like you, she don't like you. Hefferly said, I've had a closure with this friendship myself. They really seem like they've outgrown this friendship. And I mean shit. So we talking about our first jobs at lunch, and everybody used to work at Captain D's. I've heard of it, but I've never been to one. And so we ended with everybody getting ready for the photo shoot. Another filler episode? Asses need to be whipped for the time I wasted.